Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the next instalment of the Fockery. So as we can see, the engine is now attached. We have got the cowling on, and the sort of the front half of the engine has been painted in a sort of silver colour, which I'm fairly happy with actually in terms of coverage. Just underneath, and I'm just going to move my finger, just point there, you can see some, for whatever better word, sort of tide marks of the paint drying, so it's not a perfect finish by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, I'm happy with that. So for me that is done, so I want to protect that. So I'll give that a coat of clear, which means that I can then start work on the wing section. I can't do the main fuselage because I've got to get another coat of white to this band around here. You can see it's a little bit liny, but they're very thin coats, so that's why they're still showing through. So I've got to give that another coat. The stabilizers, the vertical stabilizers are attached. The blue tag is on there because I'm using the blue tag to keep it off the actual table when I was painting, and it was quite heavy there, so it's flopping over. So I've put a blob of blue tag at the back. Very technical, I know, but it done the job. So next step is to obviously finish that white bands and get that then protected and then masked up, so that I can then get on with the green main coat, and then the painting will pretty much be done. The undercarriage is done and completed, so that is ready to go on the plane when the painting's done. And I have also painted the propeller. I've glossed it, and I'm also now going to put on the sort of dark wood striping. I don't know if I'm going to use one or two bands, but we'll see how well I'll do. And then that'll be ready to go on as well once it's all finished. Pretty much it really. I've got to just do possibly another coat. I don't think you can really see. I can see it there. Still see the texture of the fabric as it's intended, which is good. But I think I just need to give it just another coat of white on there as well to make it perfect. So that's that. I've also started thinking about the rigging. Now this is a SCART cable for your video or DVD player to your TV, and as you can see, the actual content of it is, you know, rammed full of various wires, but there is one strand within that cable that is this silver one, and that is made up of about 7 thinner cables. Now it's thicker than a human hair, but I'm actually thinking about using this for my rigging for this, which is what I was going to do, and also the walrus. So this is going to be my test bed. It's very bendy, very light. See, look, I'll just sort of push that, it's already bent, so I'm going to give this a go. I think I think it's going to be, the scaling is still going to be big, but we'll see how we go with that. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've got to just get the rest of this full protection off, get all the wires taken off, which will leave me with the silver one. So yeah, if you've got any spare SCART leads laying out, which I think most of us have somewhere, there is a little treasure trove of wiring in there. So this one looks a thicker gauge wire. As you can see here, I mean, there are thinner elements, but quite delicate. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use. And then yeah, so join me in a sec and we'll see how we got to where we got to. Right, welcome back. This is how far I've got so far. So we've got the main coat now on the main body, except for that section there, which has already got one coat. I completely missed it on the second run through, so got to go through that again. We've got the white stripe going round, which I've now masked just to protect it. Silver's all done. The blue tack, by the way, is there so it can stand once stuck, so it could dry. It's not just some new engine design. Underneath it's fine. Just got to give it another coat, I think, on the main fuselage. Wings, I think the main coverage is pretty good. So again, pretty happy with the silvering. Just got to give it another bit of lick of paint at the back, just to touch up that very end. That's just a bit of the original plastic showing through, but all in all, it's pretty good. So give it another coat, and then once that's done, I'll give it a gloss, and then get everything attached that needs to be attached, ready for the rigging. I'll get the pilot in, and then we'll be ready to do the decals. So yeah, join me in a sec and we'll give you another update. Welcome back, guys. Right, here we are. The base coat is all on. The white stripe has been revealed and the first lot of decals have been put on. So this is the bird's eye view. Decals went on pretty well, quite thick, but I don't mind that. They've sort of hunkered down to the grooves of the wings very nicely, so I'm happy with that. Managed to get the decals on the side of the cockpit area. The side one's done, and then underneath done. So what I'll end up doing next is getting the rest of the decals on, getting the undercarriage on, stabilizer on, and yeah, get everything touched up. So this is going to be the last update, and the next one will be the final reveal. So yep, I'm going to get cracking on that, and I shall come back soon. Thanks, guys.